Hello everybody, my name is Benji, and welcome back to AStroneer, where last time we went through and we found this lovable little slug snail thing. Snail, he's a snail. We found this wonderful, lovely little snail thing called Sylvie, and he's absolutely adorable. I love the snails, they're so cute. But today we have something that I think is going to be a little bit more fun, but also is going to require a little bit of effort and coordination. So we of course have our wonderful little missions. There's a whole lot of things like the auto arm, the packager, which we are going to get to today, hopefully. And then there's also exoplanetary exploration through parts unknown, QTRTG, field shelter, solid fuel thruster, can't speak. Tungsten, which requires wolframite from DeSolo, which will probably be the first planet that we end up visiting, because Calidor is, I don't know, it's Calidor. I usually don't go there first. I like the moon. And then, of course, we also have things like this, which gives us another QTRTG, and those things are really nice to have, but I don't really know if this is entirely worth it. And then, of course, we also have this one. Lights in the distance. Discover a gateway chamber. Locate one of the strange structures emitting a pillar of light. And that was something that we did last time. So I'm going to head out with literally absolutely nothing in my inventory except for the soil canisters and everything else that we just always have on us. And we're going to go tackle this beast. So I will see you when we get over there, because I've played through this game a bit. There's a lot of new stuff, but the general premise is kind of still the same, and I know what we're gonna have to do when we get there. So hold, please. I stopped for some compound and for some organic, the reasons of which will soon become very clear. First of all, I want these tethers. Second of all, another curious item. The Triton debris located, override safety procedures, clearance code, Dr. Stone. Very intriguing. Also very intriguing that it decided to explode the backpack on me, but that's alright. I'll take the oxygen filters. And of course a research sample. I'll take a research sample. And yeah, everything else. That's all good. So now we get to approach the behemoth. Look at this monster. What the heck are these things? It's probably what you're thinking right now. And don't worry, I will tell you. We have completed lights in the distance. Well, that's weird. New mission. Oh, come on. I had it smooth. No. This. There we go. So what was that we just got? Lights in the distance, bytes 500. There it is. Well, that's weird. Activate a gateway chamber. Find a way to power the strange structure. So you'll see these little cable plugs here. Yeah. I feel like you're probably starting to figure out why we have so much compound and so much organic. And the answer to that is, I don't exactly know how many small canisters we're gonna need in order to make this thing work. But I will tell you that it is more than 2. So let's go on ahead and see what happens when I take these guys and I plug them in. So, plug number 1. Up comes the power panel. Plug number 2. If I turn it on, it looks like that's about a third. So we probably only need 3 then, if I had to guess. Let me go on ahead and hook this guy in. Come on now. And yes, it is 3. So I went a little overboard. That's normal for me. I tend to do such things. And now we watch and wait. as each little nodule here goes down until eventually we're trapped. And by trapped, I of course mean we can leave anytime. But now we have an odd stone and we can see where we are. So we are on the equator of the planet because of course this is equator 3 and this was the closest node to us. So there's a node at the North Pole, a node at the South Pole, a node in all 4 cardinal directions along the equator, east, west, east, west. And then there's also an interior node. So don't worry about the interior node right now. We'll get to that eventually. .tm. Running out of oxygen. We will get to the interior node eventually. Right now, it's not really something that we have to concern ourselves with. And now we're going home with 3 of these guys, which we can take to all of the other surface nodes eventually. Not really something on my bucket list for right now, but you can see this one is now activated. The next closest one, it looks like, is apparently to southern direction, so that's probably going to be the South Pole one. You can see all of our base things off in that direction where we came from. Actually starting to lose my sense of direction. So I'm really glad that we have the compass now. That was not always a thing. That was something that really turned me off from the game for quite a large period of time, was the fact that I would lose my direction and then have no idea how to get to anywhere. So yeah, that's lights in the distance. Now, my next kind of mission for today, dig deep, find the planet's core, and figure out how to turn it on. That is not the rest of the goal for today. The rest of the goal for today is actually going to be the Advanced Explorer Kit, so that we can have a QTRTG. The relocation package, so we can have a medium shredder and start shredding some of the debris that's all around us. And then getting stuff ready for a small shuttle, an oxygenator, and a solid fuel thruster, which does require a lot of resources that we have not yet encountered, and I don't know if we'll get all of it done today, but that's kind of the rough agenda. Ooh, hello! Let's go check this out really quickly. This looks very intriguing. Hope it has a research sample on it, honestly. Nothing there. That's all debris and things. Hello! Zinc and aluminum, that's always materials that we will take. Some dynamite, and a solid fuel jump jet. That is a piece of personal equipment that is quite powerful for us. Some scrap and some ceramic. Honestly, I'm 100% taking all of that back to the base with us. So let me go on ahead and put that there. Grab the solid jump jet. The dynamite on. I'll go on ahead and put the curious item there. And now we get to have the ceramic and the scrap. Ceramic isn't too awful. It's just kind of a pain on occasion. I can fit both of you guys here, which means then also gonna grab that. Now we can head back to the base. You can see that little thing in the distance. That used to be all we had for navigation, was those things. So I would set up like beacon highways and then follow the breadcrumb trail of beacons. And then that would eventually take me back home. So yeah, once we get back, I'm gonna, again, find some graphite along the way. Probably ditch some organic if I do find some graphite along the way. And then we're just gonna keep on keeping on and get ready for next time going to a new planet. So yeah, see you in a second. Alright, return to the base. I uploaded some more research materials, which we're going to have to go hunting for, but I can kind of do that off camera now. I found some graphite. I mined a little bit. We're going to go on ahead and print a packager and get that taken care of. And then we're going to go through and unlock all the things that it wanted me to unlock. The oxygen tank. There's the oxygen tank. Power cells, glow sticks, and dynamite. No idea where glow sticks would be. Assuming canister? Yeah, there are glow sticks. So there is that. Find and explode an exocache. Okay, that's a thing. Shred, scrap, trade, produce scrap, use a trade platform. We don't have a trade platform yet. Unlock 100 schematics in the catalog, not even close. Large extended platform for the auto arm, really? Auto arm has to be expensive then, if that's the case. Otherwise, I see no reason why the reward would be that, well, rewarding. So let's go on ahead, speaking of rewards, and grab all of these. QTRTG, some bytes, and a medium shredder. The medium shredder can literally just get mounted on the back of this thing. And then we can shred, like, little small things into scrap. And then that scrap can be sold for various other things later on down the line. So that pretty much just leaves us with 2 parts unknown. Print a small shuttle, install an oxygenator in the shuttle, and have a solid fuel thruster embedded on the shuttle. So of course, number 1, we're going to be taking the QTRTG with us. We're going to get a field shelter as a result of the landing. We're going to take a beacon with us. We're going to print ourselves a landing platform so that we can have a place to always land. And we're going to take some things for a normal base, most of which I will gather off camera. But first things first, we need to actually figure out how the heck do we get a shuttle. And that comes in the form of, I believe, the large printer, right? Perhaps the medium printer prints the small shuttle? Recreational steel, rail engines and rail cars, cranes, VTOLs, platforms, solar. Where is the shuttle? There's the landing pad. There's the shuttle. Okay, so landing pad is one thing that we're going to want. Aluminum and some ceramic. And then the small shuttle is the other thing that we're going to want. So we need... I think we actually have enough bytes. And that is under the large printer, which I currently do not have a large printer. So let's go on ahead and print a large printer. For a whole bunch of compound, which is totally fine. And then it looks like I'm going to require an upgrade to my storage, which is not a huge surprise to me at all. So I'm going to print another medium platform after this and get myself some stuff. I should also really print a rover seat for compound. That expensive at all. So I'll go on ahead and print that. That way I can get this guy to move and get him out of here. Just pop the QTRTG on there real quick. Just to give it enough power that I can then move you. Perfect. You have been moved. Research just finished. That's what that noise was. Large printer just finished, which is nice. That's not what I want. Exo request platform. I didn't know I had that unlocked yet. Go on ahead and grab ourselves... We'll just do one. Yeah, we'll just do one. Move all of these. And then establish our large printer. Perfect. So, plastic and silicone, stuff we're not going to see for a very long time. Landing pad and shuttle, on the other hand, we can go on ahead and already do. So let me grab both of the aluminum. How many units does this draw? 5. It's quite substantial, and it is going to take quite a little bit of time for this thing to actually print out here. It's literally 3D printing us a rocket ship. And then the other thing that we're going to need is a solid fuel thruster, which I know for a fact is under here somewhere. There it is. Solid fuel thruster. It's only 500 bytes? Really? Capable of 4 launches. So that's the other thing, and we'll kind of see that as we go here. Next time, at least. It requires 2 burns to go from one planet to another planet. 1 burn to get from the surface to orbit, and then 1 burn to get from orbit to the next planet, which is somewhat similar. It's not dissimilar from actual real-life space launches. It's not the most accurate thing in the world, but it isn't too far off, in all honesty. Usually these kinds of things happen in stages or waves. So that's not exactly abnormal. Oh man, organization of resources is going to be a pain in my butt, but that's okay. I won't submit you guys to that. Subject you guys to that. That is going to be my burden to bear, fortunately. That's okay. I will have fun once it's all actually be a great time. So yeah, now we have a small shuttle. We can plop this guy right there. We can unpack the bugger. And now we have ourselves a small shuttle. Isn't that wild? It has exactly 1 little storage thing. And you might be thinking, okay, so it has 1 little storage thing. It looks like that's where it wants the oxygenator to go. But no. Because the oxygenator takes up so much space. That much space, we don't want to do that. We want to keep the oxygenator packaged like, where is it? Like this thing here. We want to keep it packaged like this little trailer, which is also coming with us. And we want to keep it that way until it is time for us to launch. Because we can put it on the medium storage like this, plop the medium storage right in there, and now we can take 8 things that would fit in that 1 slot. Voila! Efficiency! It's absolutely amazing. So, of course, that's coming with us. The QT-RTG is coming with us. The beacon is coming with us. All the stuff that's currently in my inventory will come with us, minus the tethers, because we can get tethers there. There is compound on DeSolo, so we don't need to worry about that. I'm going to go ahead and put the horn over there by Sylvie. Love that little honk. That honk is amazing. I don't think we need to take any packagers or anything with us. I might want to take a battery, but in all honesty, we are going to be having the QT-RTG and probably also some compound and things, and we'll establish the majority of the base once we actually get there. I am going to want to bring aluminum because there is not aluminum there. So 2 for the actual tractor, 1 more for a second trailer, and I think that's all that we're going to do because it starts to get a little dicey when we're actually like traveling and maneuvering around on DeSolo. The terrain is not very kind to us. So 1 tractor and 2 trailers will do us plenty good. We don't need to worry about that otherwise. And then there's the second trailer. So tractor, trailer. The battery we're gonna want to have fully charged. If you could please charge the battery back up for me. Thank you. Wonderful. However, I would still like that to be like that. Okay, that's fine. And we're out of research items. Great, I'm gonna have to go do that. What else should we take with us? Trailer for trailer things, RTG for RTG things. We're gonna need an oxygenator, so let's go on ahead and find an oxygenator. Aluminum and ceramic. Well, it just so happens that I have aluminum. I'm gonna need more, and I have ceramic. So now we have an oxygenator, which means we're gonna be able to get oxygen and power on this new planet. What else should I bring? I can print medium platforms, I can print printers, I can do all those things just fine. Because there's compound, there's resin, there's all the things that we're gonna want on this new planet that we're gonna be going to next time. What else? Power generation is taken care of. My backpack is taken care of. Transportation is taken care of. Oxygen is taken care of. Honestly, I kind of think that that's it. I might take a couple of packagers so that I can shrink some things down once we're actually on site. And then having the ability to shrink things down on site means we can bring them back here to our home. And I'll just kind of pile these up over since I'm not just yet, and I don't want to clutter up my crap. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else. So the last order of business for today is going to be printing off the thruster such that we can actually go at the beginning of next episode. That's kind of the main goal here. So the way that we're going to have to be able to do that, I won't start carrying around the shredder just yet. Nor will I be carrying this around. The way that we do that is we need to find ammonium, because I just saw it. There it is, solid fuel thruster. We already have the aluminum, we only have one more piece, so I'll have to go get more of that off camera as well. But we have one more piece of aluminum, but we need the ammonium, and ammonium is rather rare. So let's go on ahead and check the Astropedia for resources. Ammonium is found on all planets, and it doesn't really say. How about planets? And it doesn't really say. I thought it was going to say, like, where exactly ammonium was, but I guess we're just going to have to go find it. So I'm going to gear up, and I'll come back in when I find some. So I have been driving around for far longer and much farther than I probably should be doing, because I've got other shit to do today. I stumbled across this, and also that. I'm pretty sure this is not the same one. No, it is not the same one. And I have yet to find any ammonium. And my backpack is now full of stuff. So, yeah, there's some debris here. There's a small solar panel, a small wind turbine, another small wind turbine, detritus. There's debris, and then there's also detritus. Very interesting. This is an entire intact large platform B. Guess not anymore. I kind of messed that up. A work light, medium wind turbine, and a gravity globe. This thing. What? Whoa! What the heck is this thing? I've never seen this before. What? Reach top speed in a gravity globe? What the heck is the gravity globe for? Alright, this thing's coming home with me. What? It can't? Oh, come on. It's gotta be able to come home with me. You know what? I'll just print a packager. There's some graphite literally right here. Well, there was. There's more over there. Alright. Cool. I've got a mission. I'll get back to the base and print some ammonium from soil. So yeah, give me a second. We're gonna grab all this crap and go home. Alright, I found lots of stuff. I can unpack it all later. Right now, what matters is getting the soil filled. It is. And getting a piece of ammonium. Because it is literally 2 full canisters of soil in order to get a single piece of ammonium. And you know what? That is perfectly fine with me. Because I just want to get this thruster printed and done with and dealt with and over. And then we can move on. What happened to all the Christmas stuff that was right here? Where did it all go? I just realized it's all gone. What? What? What happened? I was wondering why I wasn't seeing anything anymore. What happened to all of it? Is it because I hit one of these? I genuinely don't know what just happened. With that. What if I hit another one? Does it all come back? Guess not. Alright, well, I'll figure out what's going on with that. Even though that's not really a next time thing. There we go! We have a thruster! And now we just need to visit another planet, right? In order to count the mission success? Cosmetic Dizzy. Interesting. 2 parts unknown. Oh, I have to install the oxygenator. That's fine, I've got an absolute ton of packagers just kind of sitting around here. So I can just take the oxygenator, unpack it, install it, take it back off, wrap it back up, grab both of these, smack you there, smack you there. Perfect. Let's check the missions one last time. 2 parts unknown is complete. Oh, that was the other thing, was the field shelter. Of course. Let's take this off. And then the next thing that just got unlocked was forward progress. Place a shelter on another planet, place a landing pad. Landing pad! That was the other thing, was a landing pad. And then prototype recovery, vehicle data recorder, blow up the data recorder and retrieve Soch. Well, we got a solid fuel thruster, we got a field shelter, we got an RT. Luckily, the field shelter is small. I am a fan of the fact that it's small. And then I can grab this, and we can take it all with us next time. So yeah, that is going to be it for today. So thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. But without further ado, adios, sayonara, au revoir, hasta la vista, das vidania, wiedersehen, ciao, and goodbye. Please have yourselves a fantastic rest of your day. Get some sleep if you need to. Don't forget to stay hydrated. This video is in the bag, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later, y'all.